Can Rivian, a California-based EV startup backed by Amazon, outperform Ford, the maker of America's 4-decade best-selling vehicle, for Best Electric Pickup Truck in 2022? Let's find out in this battle between the Ford F-150 Lightning and the Rivian R1T. Welcome to Tech Duels. In today's video, we're going to put a brand new upstart against an industry giant to see who holds the crown for best EV pickup truck available in 2022. If you find the video interesting, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel for more great content, and hit the bell to turn on notifications. Thanks for your support. Let's get started. Ford's F-Series, which includes the F-150 and its larger siblings, continued its dominance as the most popular vehicle in America for the 40th straight year and the best-selling truck for the 45th consecutive year in 2021. At a historic rate of more than 3-to-1, new trucks are outpacing new cars in sales. The first time in US history trucks outsold passenger cars was in 2020. In the same year, 5 of the top 10 selling cars were pickup trucks. The electrification of America's new preferred vehicle type also started in 2020. Because of their size, it's much simpler to fit a big battery and a torque-rich motor under the shell of an electric pickup truck. The 2022 Rivian R1T and the 2023 Ford F-150 Lightning were the first battery electric pickups to hit the market in September 2021 and April 2022, respectively. In 2022, the two are expected to make the most deliveries among EV pickups. Ford claims that the base F-150 Lightning will be able to drive 230 miles on a full battery, while the R1T has a 314-mile EPA range. For today's comparison, we chose the Lightning Lariat trim, with the larger extended range battery pack, which claims a 300-mile range and is more comparable to the R1T. It's also important to note that Ford's estimated range takes a 1,000-pound payload into account. According to Rivian, a battery with a range of more than 400 miles is currently in the works. In terms of charge, on a fast charger, both vehicles require 40 to 45 minutes to charge from 15 to 80%. Can you believe that? Seems about as fast as charging a cell phone. We'll give the win in the range category to Rivian. Up to 10,000 pounds can be towed by the F-150 Lightning, while the R1T can handle up to 11,000 pounds. The maximum cargo capacity of the F-150 is 2,235 pounds, whereas the payload capacity of the R1T is 1,760 pounds. Split hairs here, but it's worth mentioning that Ford also includes an internal scale to weigh the Lightning's payload. The R1T from Rivian has 4 electric motors, 1 for each wheel, and basic all-wheel drive. With 835 horsepower and 908 pound-feet of torque, this stylish battery electric pickup truck can reach 60 miles per hour in only 3 seconds. The Lightning pickup truck from Ford will be the fastest F-150 ever produced. It has 2 motors, all-wheel drive as standard, and an independent rear suspension for the first time. According to Ford, the F-150 Lightning with the extended battery option generates 580 horsepower and 775 pound-feet of torque, and can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just over 4 seconds. The normal battery pack produces the same torque, but only 452 horsepower. As a result, the R1T's power output is significantly higher than the Lightning's. Thanks to strong electric motors and low centers of gravity, both trucks have smooth, powerful acceleration and superb handling. However, the R1T has a distinct edge in off-road performance and can travel through extremely difficult terrain with a fair amount of ease because it has a sophisticated 4-wheel drive configuration and adjustable air suspension. The F-150 Lightning is more content traveling trails than climbing rocks, but it can still handle the tasks that most will throw at it. The larger truck between the two is the F-150 Lightning. Its length is 232.7 inches as opposed to 217.1 inches for the R1T. When the mirrors are folded in, they're roughly the same width. The 5.5-foot-long bed of the Lightning is mostly responsible for the added length. Although the bed of the R1T is a foot shorter, it is more suitable for hauling camping gear. Rivian has also included a tailgate that can extend the bed to 83.6 inches, and a built-in powered lockable tonneau cover. Ford takes this one in sheer size, but Rivian gains some back with a touch of luxury and tech. Both trucks have unique features that are not available in gas-powered cars. Taking a look at their front trunks, or frunks, the Lightning's is much larger than Rivian's, with a massive 400 liters of room compared to 314 liters. It's also simpler to access due to the Lightning's bumper height opening, as opposed to having to lift cargo over the grille in the R1T. Drain plugs are located at the bottom of the frunks of both the Ford and the Rivian, making it simple to hose them out or utilize them as coolers while tailgating. Alternatively, the R1T also features a gear tunnel, which is a special 65-inch wide waterproof storage tube constructed horizontally across the truck, directly in front of the rear wheels. Imagine the things you can carry in these EV pickups that you couldn't before. All things considered, however, the Lightning has slightly more storage space overall. As an extra, Rivian has an option that fills the gear tunnel called the Camp Kitchen, which is a $5,000 fully equipped slide-out kitchen, including a 2-burner induction cooktop, 4-gallon water tank and sink, and a 30-piece kitchen set. Along with several other fascinating features, Rivian also includes an air compressor and electrical outlets. They really went for it with this one. Ford, on the other hand, gives its vehicles numerous power outlets with a combined output of up to 9.6 kilowatts. And it also offers a bidirectional charging station that can power a normal American home for 3 days, while being able to power only essential items for up to 10 days. So now, you can have a multi-function generator parked in your driveway. Both the Rivian R1T and the Ford F-150 Lightning include 5-passenger seating, heated seats, wireless phone chargers, and many other features not seen before in pickups or any other vehicles. Both EV pickups feature large central infotainment touchscreens, 15.6 inches in the R1T and 12 inches in the Lightning. The R1T interior, however, is sleek and minimal, with hardly any physical buttons, whereas Ford continues to use a number of physical controls that will be quite familiar to owners of Ford's gas engine F-150s. We're going for the Rivian interior on this one. What about self-driving? Both vehicles include driver assistance setups, with Ford currently having the edge and hands-off capabilities for limited access highways and suitable parallel or perpendicular parking spots. Software updates are available over the air for both cars. As you can imagine, updates are happening very quickly. Finally, let's take a look at price. A Rivian R1T equipped with the Explore package and the 314-mile range battery starts at $68,575. With the Ford F-150 Lightning Pro, which has an entry price of just $41,769, Ford is now producing the most affordably priced full-sized pickup in the EV industry. However, this base-level Lightning has just a 230-mile range. The extended range Lariat trim with 300-mile range, which we've looked at today, starts at $77,474. When you begin to consider options and higher trim levels, both vehicles can get significantly fancier and more expensive. With all the bells and whistles, both a fully loaded R1T or F-150 Lightning cost over $90,000. These trucks are intended for entirely different types of buyers. The R1T is a feature-rich lifestyle car from a promising upstart backed by Amazon, whereas the F-150 is a well-known, work-ready truck from an industry giant. Which truck is better comes down to style preference and purpose. The Ford F-150 Lightning is the clear choice for a full-size traditional work pickup and is essentially an electric version of the F-150, America's top-selling vehicle. The Rivian R1T, on the other hand, is a smaller, narrower pickup with a shorter bed that is our choice for a lifestyle truck you can use every day, winning out in luxury, adventures, off-roading, and performance. While the Ford has more storage in the bed and frunk, the Rivian will be simpler to navigate. Although the R1T is aimed at the luxury market, it is incredibly competitive in price and performance. Be sure to leave us a comment to let us know which of these EV pickups match your lifestyle best. Comment Rivian or Ford in the comments section below. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified when we release more great content. Thanks for watching Tech Duels. See you in the next one.